Evening, I'm Christy Casciano.
I'm Jeff Kulikowski. President Biden heading home to Washington after his historic trips to Ukraine and Poland.
He met with leaders of Eastern European nations, pledging American support for Ukraine if Russia expands its attack. ABC's Lindsay Watts has the latest from Washington.
President Biden boarding Air Force One after vowing to defend NATO allies, calling it a sacred commitment.
We will defend literally every inch of NATO.
Biden meeting with leaders of the countries surrounding Ukraine, including Hungary, Bulgaria, and the Czech Republic.
As NATO's eastern flank, you're on the front lines of our collective defense, and you know better than anyone what's at stake in this conflict.
Biden saying Russian President Putin's aggression isn't just threatening Ukraine's freedom, but democracies throughout Europe and around the world.
Since World War II, nothing like that has happened. Things have changed radically. We have to make sure we change them back.
Also today, news that Russia tested a long-range ballistic missile capable of reaching the U.S. ABC News now learning from U.S. officials that the test happened Saturday prior to Biden's visit to Eastern Europe. It appears the launch failed, and officials say Russia notified the U.S. in advance of the test. Meanwhile, in Moscow, Putin meeting with China's top diplomat amid fears China will start providing weapons to Russia.
That is a significant threat. Russia has had a hard time keeping up with its ammunition requirements in Ukraine, and China can solve that issue. If they start providing weapons and munitions, it would be a significant positive for Russia, negative for Ukraine and all of its supporters.
President Biden promising to announce new sanctions against Moscow in the coming days to keep pressure on Russia. So far, existing sanctions have done little to deter Putin. Lindsay Watts, ABC News, Washington.
It's 1 year now since Russia invaded Ukraine with no end in sight. President Biden making a surprise visit to Kyiv this week and pledging more support for the war-torn country. Let's welcome back former State Department Chief of Staff Bill Smullen. Bill, good to see you again. Thanks so much for joining us.
You're most welcome, Jeff.
It has been a year. I'm guessing this has not gone the way Vladimir Putin had planned this?
He has long had the ambition of becoming the Tsar of Russia and to create a larger empire. And that started with the annexation of Crimea and then in 2014, and then the invasion of Ukraine last year. He has failed, certainly with his ambitions, and he's now stuck without a strategy, without a plan as to how to move this forward.
With that said, I mean, how much longer, looking into the crystal ball, do you expect this to actually go on?
The one thing about warfare is that it's unpredictable, and history probably provides the most unique perspective as to how long this will occur. I look back on both the Civil War and World War I. Most anticipated that either of them would last but a few months, when in fact they lasted some 4 years each. And so you can't predict the unpredictable, and I think it is folly to try to do so.
What do you think? Obviously, they've expended a lot. What do you think Russia has left to put into this war?
Well, they initially occupied 20% of Ukraine when they invaded it. They're down to somewhere around 15% now. And my estimation is that when Ukraine gathers together all of the equipment that has been promised, that they will launch an offensive in the spring. It's still not yet spring in Ukraine. And when they do, I think they're going to push the Russians back quite considerably. And this is probably going to cost Putin his reputation. He's lucky if he salvages his reputation. The world sees him as a demon, as a madman, as someone who is not to be trusted, and I think that's going to be his biggest liability.
How much can Ukraine withstand, though, to get to that point where they put on an offensive? I mean, clearly they've proven they're not willing to fall to this point, but how much do they have left?
Well, tactically they are very, very proficient. They can beat the Russians on a battlefield, and I measure success by two things. Tactically on the battlefield, how successful are you? And do you have a strategy? Do you have a plan? Ukraine is being very successful on the battlefield, despite the fact that the Russians have far more, much more manpower than the Ukrainians. However, with the addition of equipment, which has been promised. I think that the Ukrainians will be very good tactically. They will beat the Russians head to head, and they have a plan. They have a strategic plan, something which the Russians are lacking.
I'm not sure if they are, probably are, I would hope. How does Ukraine rebuild from this war, assuming they ultimately push Russia back and they win, I guess?
Well, nearly 5.4 million Ukrainians have been displaced. They don't have homes. They don't have a place to go. Some 8 million of them have fled to other countries. So not only have they lost people, but they have lost a great deal of infrastructure by the very pounding that Russia has given it every single day. So my estimation is what's going to be required is what was required after the onslaught of World War II, when there was so much devastation in Europe. And that is a Marshall-like plan to rebuild Ukraine. That will take years. That will take a lot of money. It will take a lot of assistance from other countries, but it's possible. And the Ukrainians have the willpower. They have the spirit. They have the wherewithal to do what needs to be done to rebuild that country, which I think they will do over time.
Bill, always great to catch up with you, get your insight. Thanks so much for joining us on this tonight. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, Jeff. Have a great day.
You too.